Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is and I will be facilitating and directing this program. And I'd like to take this time to welcome our virtual audience. Hope you sit back, you're relaxed, and you're ready to interact with us. For those of you who don't know me, I am a university student at the University of Witwatersrand, currently studying my law degree, controversial I know, but hoping to venture into computer science. Now, some of you might be wondering what today's program is all about, and I will give you a brief overview of that. We are joined here today, gathered. Please bear with me. A brief introduction into this program. This is known as the Girls in STEM. It was launched in 2017 with the objective of Girls in STEM program to inspire, create a pipeline of girls who take up STEM subjects at secondary school and higher education, with the goal to increase women's participation in the knowledge and tech digital economy. This is the contribution of the program to the 2030 global campaign to reach 1 million girls between the ages of 9 and 18 years through STEM education and awareness campaign. The program is hosted by the Gender Equality Wellness Leadership Unit of the Motsepe Foundation in celebration of Women's Month. And the theme for this year, 2022, is Future Careers for Women, Innovation and Technology, a focus on coding. And all of you that are gathered here today are forming part of this amazing program. Moving right along, we have a very special guest in our midst, and I will introduce her to you. She is none other than Dr. Precious Motsepe, who is the co-founder and CEO of Multifaceted Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome her. Just give a round of applause for me. A little bit more.
Wow, I would rather be sitting with you there. This is truly amazing. Is it good afternoon already? Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. It's wonderful to see you, and good afternoon to all the people that are joining us online. I've got bright-looking, beautiful people in the room with me here, really busy on their computers. And we are very, very grateful for the partnerships that we have with the people that are helping you with the coding. So as you heard, the Girls in STEM program was started in 2017. Now, if you look around the room here and look at yourselves, look at the person next to you, okay, and ask them what they hope to be 10 years from now, where they hope to be 10 years from now. I hear a lot of mumbling. Do we have any volunteers right in the audience here? The young lady with the hoodie, yeah, you raise your hand. Your neighbor, where does she want to be in 10 years' time? Orthodontist. She wants to be? An orthodontist. Orthodontist. Okay, that sounds amazing. Okay, so did she say orthodontist?
Orthodontist.
Okay, all right. Do you want to tell everybody what you need to do to study that? In matric?
In matric, I need physics, life science, geography, and pure maths.
Excellent. And in your pure maths, I like what you said, pure maths. She's not hesitating. And what is the average mark you need to get in matric?
70 and above.
70 and above. Okay. That's excellent. Please give her a round of applause. Very, very exciting. And for everybody else in the audience, I want you to be asking yourself, where am I going to be in 10 years and what does it take to get there? I studied medicine when I finished matric many, many years ago. I studied at Wits University and I had to pass physics and science, physics and math, as you correctly say, the mark has to be good. So this program, we hope to inspire you. We want to make sure that you can start to think about the subjects you need to be taking so that in matric, when you apply to varsity, you've got the right subject and you've got the right marks. Are you enjoying this program today? Yes. You're liking it? Yes. Anybody who wants to study computer science? Hands up. My hand is up. I still want to study. You never stop learning. Okay? So what you're studying today is so critically important because it opens doors to whatever you want to study in the STEM fields, whether it's engineering, whether it's medicine, you want to do computer science. It's important also in agriculture, agri-tech. You've heard people talk about edu-tech. There's so much that is happening with technology now, and we want to make sure that our young girls and boys take up STEM studies in matric. So I want to thank your teachers who are working very hard to make sure that you guys are doing well in school, and we will be watching you because the foundation also offers scholarships, bursaries, for you to study in the subjects of your choice when you get to university. So please, I want to urge you, before I sit down, to work very, very hard and to know that we are here to support you. And if you are working hard, you can be anything you want to be in life. Do you believe that? Yes. I didn't hear that. Yes. Absolutely. So thank you very much for joining us, and from the team from, is it Kutlwano? Nebo? Nkatudo, sorry, I apologize. And the team from Nkatudo, which means take your learning, knowledge, education, and they are offering you this education today. Please give them a round of applause. And the team at the Motsepe Foundation for organizing this, thank you very much. Give them a round of applause also. Okay, so thank you everyone, and let's enjoy this session that's upcoming. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Precious. I hope you all heard that. You can be whatever that you want to be. Now, I have a little activity for you guys, and I want you to participate with me. When I say Motsepe, you say foundation. Motsepe. Motsepe. When I say Motsepe, you say foundation. Motsepe. Motsepe. Thank you so much. These are the opportunities that you guys should really take dear into heart. If I had opportunities like this when I was in high school, I probably would be somewhere else in my life. So do not take these for granted. Always keep in mind that you have people surrounding you that are willing to support you and that are willing to take you through the journey of being whatever that you want to be. Moving right along, we are going to have the interactive I Am Science experiments. This should be so cool, so please pay attention. Please make sure that you learn as much as you can. And I would like to call upon Mpula and Simon, who will be facilitating these experiments. Give them a round of applause as they prepare.
Hello, I come back. And this is me, and that's my brother, Satan. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take you through these very nice thingies, and I call them, the name of the experiment that I'm going to do with you guys. It's called I Am Science, and the name of the experiment is called elephant toothpaste. So with elephant toothpaste, we will be using the household materials. So we are trying to show you that science is everywhere. Wherever you are in your homes, there is science. So you can still perform experiments even when you are at your home, right? So what we are using here is what you are familiar with. And we have a food colorant. You know what a food colorant is, right? We have a food colorant, and we have hydrogen peroxide. This one, I doubt you have it at home. We have hydrogen peroxide. The reason why I don't want to have color is because I'm not using this. So we call it a bleaching agent. So don't mind my skin. I like this one. So another one, we have potassium iodide. Potassium iodide, we're going to use it as a catalyst. So we want our reaction to be faster. So it is one of the factors that affect the rate of reaction, that increases the rate of reaction. So we have this one. This one, I'm quite certain, is our friend at home, right? So we're going to use our friend also. So we have this one. A spoon. In science, we call it a spatula. So it's a spatula. So it's a spoon, yes. But in science, we call it a spatula. So it's a spoon at home, remember that. So these ones are those glasses that we store things in our fridges at home, right? After some remains, after Christmas, we store some stuff at home. And we have a big plate here. This is our nice plate. So we also have the glasses for safety, because this is not nice on your skin. It can irritate your skin. Ne? You touch it, your skin won't be nice. So we also have this. Oh, because it's on me, I nearly forgot it. This is what we call a lab coat. So it protects you so that whatever that spills on you, it doesn't burn your clothes or your skin. Ne? And I use safety goggles, but as you can see, I have mine. So I'll stick to mine. So let's do this quickly, sorry. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add sunlight liquid. I use this only for a nice foam, because remember, we are doing this for an elephant, right? And an elephant is too big. So that means the foams must be big, right? Imagine an elephant trying to brush its teeth. Does it even have teeth? I don't know. So I'm going to also add food colorant, because I want to make the toothpaste colorful, like Aquafresh. I'm going to add the colors. Quickly the colors. So I'm going to add also the color here. So what are we doing here? What we are doing here is what we call the decomposition of hydrogen peroxide. So hydrogen peroxide is breaking down to form water and oxygen. Ne? So because the process is taking time, we need a catalyst. Why do we need a catalyst? Because we want the reaction to be faster. Because we are in a hurry, right? Yes, we need it to be faster. So I'm going to add my peroxide. So now the reaction is ongoing. Do you see any change? Do you see any change? Our online audience, do you see any change? Okay. Now the show goes on. Okay. What happened? What just happened? Okay, we're going to add another one. Okay. So this is what happens when the hydrogen peroxide breaks down to form water and oxygen. So the gas that is released here it's water. It's oxygen, and then water is what remains here. Are we happy? Are we excited? I'm going to do this one, but this one that I'm going to do now, I'm going to need you guys to be involved. Whoever is interested in doing it with me, we're going to do it. Eh? You're going to join in on this one. So the next one that we are going to do, we call it a burning hand. Yes, we call it a burning hand. So what's going to happen here is that you're going to hold fire like this. Science is fun, right? It's interesting, right? So you are going to hold fire with your hand without burning. You're about to find out how. Okay. So in this one, what we are going to use our friend again, sunlight liquid. And we will use this. We will use this, an LP gas. And also use a lighter. There's fire here. Ne? This is our friend. So, what we are going to do now, we are going to create a layer between your hand and the LP gas, such that when the LP gas is burning in your hand, the fire doesn't touch you. Ne? Are you excited? Yes. Ha! I don't get that energy. Are you sure you guys are excited? Yes. I'm about to find out. I'll see that you guys are excited when you come here to do it with me. No worries. I'm no magician. I'm just like you. So, whatever I'm doing here, with proper understanding and proper supervision, you can do it. I don't want you to do this one alone. Ne? You can do other ones at home. Okay. Who wants to come near me, closer to me? Who wants to come closer to me? Where do we start? With who? Which side? Let's vote. Let's vote. Let's vote. Who's going to facilitate the voting? Who will facilitate the voting? Okay. Let's vote. While I'm preparing, somebody will facilitate the voting. While I'm preparing, somebody can facilitate the voting. I can start with my brother here. But then I don't want to start with him. I want to start with you guys. You see? She didn't just say me. She stood up. She didn't just say me. She stood up. She came here. Okay, let me prepare. Let me do this quickly. Okay, cool. Okay, where's the letter? You can wash your hands here first. Both your hands. Okay, one is fine. One is fine. Grab some bubbles. Bubbles. Oh, bubbles. Bubbles. No, you can wash your hands again. Let me do this. Then. Enough. If you bend, you'll sell me. If you bend, please sell me. Yeah, take bubbles. Okay. Are we ready? Who else wants to do it? Did you, Ben? No. Who else wants to do it? Quickly, 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 quickly. Okay. Who else wants to do it? Okay, at least 5. At least 5. Let's do it quickly, ne? At least 5 of you. You are 6, it's fine. Ne? I'm gonna add more bubbles, and you're all gonna take your bubbles, and you're gonna transfer the fire. Do you get what I'm saying? Once your fire is dying out, you give it to the next person, like that. Cool. Okay, please wash your hands first. Okay. Take bubbles. Wash your hand. Take bubbles. Put your hand straight like this. Okay. Take your bubbles also. Take enough. Take them with one hand. Take them with one hand. Let's make it snappy. It's fine. I can do this so that you can have your bubbles. You can take more, take some. Okay, cool. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Let me clear your hands. Make your hands straight like this. Sorry. Audience, are you ready? Okay. In 1, 2, 3. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, any question? What do you want to know? What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Simon and Mpula. Ladies and gentlemen, our very own Black scientists. Would you believe me if I told you that there are more than 100 schools joining us virtually from all over South Africa? And here you are, because representation matters, you get the opportunity to be here and experience these all with your own physical eyes. We're moving on right along, and we have an inspirational story. We have somebody that you can relate to, someone that you can look up to, and someone that you can definitely draw courage from. I will be introducing Ayanda Ndlovu, and I'll be reading a short profile with regards to her progress. Ayanda Ndlovu's professional profile. Ayanda Ndlovu is an Nkathuto alumni who has participated in the Nkathuto Edu Propeller program since 2018. She is a 19-year-old enthusiast who comes from the township called Phumula in Johannesburg. Ayanda matriculated at Phumula Garden Secondary School and is now studying at one of the top institutions in South Africa, the University of Cape Town, where she is completing Bachelor of Commerce degree specializing in information systems and computer sciences. Ayanda chose this career path because she wanted to develop some of the most significant breakthroughs within the field that would transform people's lives globally. She believes that through the use of computer science and information systems, reconstruction, improvement of industries can be achieved. and opportunities and access to improve the well-being of disadvantaged groups can also be achieved. By choosing this career, Ayanda also intended to set a positive precedent for younger African girls through role modeling the change that she wants to see, and breaking the stereotypes of STEMI fields mostly being dominated by male people. She believes that the more women who enter into STEMI fields, the greater this energy transfer to other girls and women becomes, knowing that they too belong in this industry. Ayanda is a part of Women in Computer Science at UCT and is currently working on a digital application program called Varsity Untold Stories, whereby most university students share their academic, personal, unemployment, financial challenges, and more with the world in order to effectively address problems and receive help and support necessary that will promote a career-propelling support. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not already inspired by Ayanda, I don't know. But what I would like to bring to the floor is that you should be attentive and listen to whatever that she says. And all of you that are joining us virtually, hopefully you will be attentive as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ayanda. Now, bear in mind that Ayanda will be joining us virtually, but before she does that, let me tell you a little bit about myself. So I too was part of the Nkatuto program. And the reason why I see it as important for you to appreciate this moment is because you're not really conscientized enough by just reading through your books. You need a real life experience. You need to interact with the scientists, the doctors, microbiologists, nanotechnologists to be able to see that it is possible. You have to break stereotypes. You have to break the bias that exists in your mind and that are perpetuated in the economy, that you cannot achieve what you want to achieve. You can also be a multifaceted young woman, and no one can dictate where you go unless you do that for yourself. And most importantly, you have to value and put education forward. Education is not merely sitting in the classroom and just absorbing information. It's also expanding your mind and being open to more opportunities. That means participating in the career fairs that happen at your school, job shadowing people that you look up to, reading up on people's inspirational backgrounds. Because if you must know, we do have successful young black women that were in the same position as you were. And because you're a girl child, that does not limit your abilities. You're not defined by the weaknesses that people associate with being feminine. Women too can assume positions of power. Women too can be engineers. Women too can be mathematicians. And women too can lead the society. Now, I don't know if Ayanda is ready to join us, but if she's not, if any questions exist, you can pose them to me.
I coped. It took me quite a long time to develop a voice, and now that I have it, I'm not going to be silent. I am called Madeleine Albright. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen in the auditorium. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the Ngatuto Age Propellers and the Motsepe Foundation for granting me the opportunity to inspire my young sisters gathered today. I am pleased to be joining you from Cape Town. I hope you are as enthusiastic as I am to be part of today's fantastic event. I'd like to draw your attention for a few minutes to share with you why, girl child, you should learn coding and why you should choose mathematics and science as your school subjects. I would like to comment by sharing a quote that I live by. I quote, define success on your own terms, achieve it by your own rules, and build a life you are proud to live. I am quote, and that, ladies, is the president of Walt Disney. In high school, I remember very quite clearly, my science teacher has always been my biggest source of inspiration. I mean, she was the only female in the science stream. She was the head of department in science, and to bear in mind, my school had about 35 to 40 learners, and she was just that only one female teaching sciences and mathematics. Also, the scarcity of females in this department in my school prompted an important question in my life, that what was it that females appeared to lack because the only female in this field was just my science teacher. Following that observation, I conducted my own research and discovered that there was only one science class in grades 10, 11, 12, with about 25 to 30 pupils, and the majority of whom were boys. I myself decided I wanted to become like her. I wanted to shine through this field that had scarcity of women. When it came to choosing subjects in grade 9, I chose maths and science as well as other relevant subjects such as life sciences, geography, and so forth. Now, let's get to the good part. 3 years later, I completed my matric in 2020 as one of the top 3 learners from my school from the very same male-dominated field. An interesting fact that I would like you to know is that, according to statistics, approximately 40% of women in the STEM field in South Africa are working there, and the remainder of that, which is 60%, is men. Now, this is an indication that there is a significant need to improve South Africa's scientific gender equality. Well, now let's look at these 3 figures that are shown in the screen. In figure 1, the 2 line graphs with the blue indicating men and the red is an indicator of women. Studies show that if more girls were to take maths and science at high school level, they would amazingly excel in this field, for the reason being, researchers show that at an early age, girls are smarter than boys. Nice, right? Figure 2, however, shows that there is a decline in the number of girls in these fields because girls tend to question their ability because of gender, which that is indicated later by these 2 bar graphs above, as well as these 2 pie charts representing the percentages. Lastly, figure 3 gives us a narrative that if in a room there were 25 engineers, it was found that only 3 of the engineers would be female. Now, figure 3 further on shows the percentages of women versus men in the STEM careers, which emphasizes the fact that there are far much less women in the STEM industry compared to men. Why choose mathematics and science as your subjects? I would like to also quote, amazing things happen when women help each other. In this vast and rapid changing world, which is becoming more sophisticated than ever, scientific and mathematical skills are now demanded. Choosing maths and science as your high school subjects will not only help to dispel the long-held stereotype that maths and sciences are male-dominated fields, but it will also open up a plethora of opportunities for you in life. For instance, there will be a multitude of science expos that will expose you to a variety of careers that you want to pursue in this field. I mean, look at where you are today. Believe me, it's the only thing that has exposed science competitions that will equip you with critical thinking skills, design thinking skills. You will be far much more knowledgeable in the field by the time you reach higher institutions. Choosing maths and science as your subjects as well is a choice to say that I am a transformational leader. It is another way of saying that I am a woman who has a say in how the world turns out to be, and I will be one of the future agents to bring about the change that the world desires. Ladies, maths and science can be applied to absolutely anything, from the cars that we drive to the food that we eat. You will have a lot of funding opportunities if you choose this subject because these fields are in high demand. Believe me, a lot of governments give first preferences to women in the STEM field. By being in the STEM field, you will be setting a good example for other young women to follow as well. Choosing maths and science will also pave a way for you in the STEM, allowing you to do the unimaginable. And by that, to comprehend why I believe that girls should pursue careers such as coding, computer science, data analyst, and so on, let us just watch a short clip of videos to give you what one can do in this field. It's interesting, right? Also, one could work with coding, like the lady below we can see here, the first one, she's working under robotics, building amazing and beautiful things, right? It's so quite difficult not to be hearing anything from the audience, but I hope you guys are engaging and you're participating and you're following. It's very fascinating, right? This could be you. You could be the next best software developer, best front-end developers, building your own Google, young child. Anything is possible in this cyber world. I'd like to quote one of my favorite quotes as well from Joy Girl. I quote, "Every girl and every woman has the potential to make this world a better place. And that potential lies in the act of thinking higher thoughts and feeling deeper things. Women and girls everywhere begin to see themselves as more than inanimate objects, but as beautiful beings capable of deep feelings and higher thoughts. This has the capacity to create change all around. This kind of change is for the better." Girls, you can be anything you want in the STEM field. And the best part is that it doesn't restrict you. Today you could be a computer scientist, tomorrow you could enhance your skills and become a computer engineer and so forth. I mean, that's the beauty of science. Learning never stops. Fun fact as well, did you know that the first computer language was created, or rather written, by a woman? I mean, it's no surprise why it's so complicated. Women have it, they just need to learn self-confidence to take control in these fields. An example that we could look at, it could be Jade Raymond, one of the best world-recognized females as a programmer. She's also a best video gamer, and she produces her own games, so forth, and she also is the writer of Assassin's Creed. So why should you learn coding? I mean, you would have decided that you would want to take maths and science as your high school subjects, and when you get to higher institutions, you decide that you want to pursue coding. And why should you do that? Firstly, coding helps you to understand technology. Technology is everywhere in this modern world and continues to develop at an astonishing rate. Coding already plays a key part in the technological evolution and will become increasingly important in light of new robotics and automated technologies. Secondly, why you should choose coding is that it enhances your problem-solving skills. Coding can help you to improve your logic thinking skills by allowing you to see problems from a new perspective. Also, coding can be applied to data visualization. I myself, I'm an example. I've been working with a lot of different programming languages such as SQL. I've worked with Java, C#, as well as Python. Coding can also complement creativity. This is another benefit of learning coding, is that you can showcase your creativity online. For example, one can be knowledgeable about how to create blogs. You can teach yourself from websites, YouTube, and you can therefore go about building websites for small businesses that are upcoming. Also, coding plays an important part of the community. And lastly, coding can improve your career prospects. These are the following examples that one can take upon if you would like to pursue careers in computer science. One can become a software engineer, one can become a machine learning engineer, one can become a cloud engineer, and so forth. So one task that I would like to assign all the ladies in this room today is that you can go forward and research about these careers if you find that you're interested in them. I don't know if you've heard about the fourth industrial revolution, which is marked by emerging technologies, breakthroughs in a number of fields, and these fields include robotics, artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, quantum computing, biotechnology, the Internet of Things, decentralized censuses, and so forth. So basically, the fourth industrial revolution plays an important part in our lives nowadays. We are actually in the fourth industrial revolution. As I'm about to wrap up this presentation, I would like to give you a practical example of how I utilize math, science, and coding in my daily life. What you see here, ladies and gentlemen, is my own products and projects that I'm working on called Varsity Untold Stories, of which I'm working more on rebranding my logo that you see where there's that university graduate silence, people communicating. So Varsity Untold Stories is a project that I'm currently working on, and this project I'm intending to help university students to share their untold stories with the world in order to help other people who might be going through the similar circumstances. With this program, I want to make it easier for graduates to get employment, and this will be accomplished through an app that I'm working on developing using the skills that I've learned, and the particular app will be called Linked Jobs, where I plan to collaborate with numerous companies that will be looking for various candidates in their workplace, and the graduates will be able to create an account on the app in order to receive these linked job opportunities and to arrange interviews with companies for them. In addition, there will be specialized website work. The students will be able to contact me to set up meetings if they would like to share their stories with me. And for you one day, I would like you to follow me on Varsity Untold Stories, which will be published on various social media platforms such as YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, as well as TikTok. I am so honored to have had this opportunity to share with you a little bit of my experience in the STEM field thus far, and I hope to see you on the professional world in STEM. And one of the life lessons that I would love to leave you with is that believe in yourself, girl child. You can be anything that you want in this universe. Don't let scarcity fool you. Seize every opportunity that comes your way. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ayanda. Only 19 years old, and that could be a future you. Can I see by raise of hands how many of you are ready to take the world by storm with your ideas? Some of you are not sure. How many of you are ready to raise the girl child flag high? Can I get a hoo-ha? That's more like it. Thank you so much, Ayanda, for your inspiring story. And that's just a part of the available prospects in the STEM field. You can go into multiplicities of opportunities. You can research about a whole lot world of opportunities. And if you could have paid attention, she mentioned some of the plights that girl children face, but that should not define you. That is your reason to step up, and that is your reason to go forward. And now I hope you paid attention during the I Am Science experiments, and I hope you listened to Ayanda and noted important points from her presentation, because now we are going into a fun and interactive session of Q&A, and this is your time to shine and show that you are being attentive. So, this also appeals to our virtual audience, wherever you're joining us from home. Please interact with us in the chat box, your comments, your experiences, your testimonies, whatever that you have, your questions as well. Now, how I will facilitate the session is that I am going to ask a question, and one of you will have the opportunity to answer, and the same appeals to our virtual audience. So you can take this as a competition between you and the ones that are watching us from the comfort of their homes. Are you guys ready to answer these questions? Are you guys ready? Okay. we're about to begin the race. The first question, quite easy. Anyone can get this. I'm just waiting for the screen to interact with me. The first question that we have is, drum roll. What does STEM stand for? Let me see. Let's go with the bright color. Just wait for the mic. Yes.
S stands for science, T stands for technology, E stands for engineering, and M stands for mechanical or mathematics.
Right. Thank you so much. Now, let me just make a little bit of note. For you to get the recognition that you deserve, when you answer the question, please state your name and the school that you come from. And that still applies to our online audience as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that was correct. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Thank you so much for your answer. I hope even our virtual audience got that right. If not, note this down, because when you matriculate, you are supposed to be aware of this field, because that is where the opportunities lie for you. The second question, are you guys ready? It's easy, but needs you to think a little bit about it. Now, the next question is, what do you understand? So this is a subjective experience. What do you understand about the fourth industrial revolution? What do you understand about the fourth industrial revolution? Quite easy. Yes.
Good afternoon. My name is Buichwagala Kubeka. I'm from Vuyaletu High School in the Northern Cape. So what I understand about the fourth industrial revolution is it is the opportunity to make everything, like life, easier and make everything more advanced. Advanced technology, advanced electrical appliances, everything that has to do with technology. Thank you.
Thank you. How many of you are aware that the fourth industrial revolution currently defines the state that we're living in? For you to be able to use Zoom, for you to be able to Google, for you to be able to interact with robots, that is what all the fourth industrial revolution is about. But it's a whole wild web of opportunities, and you can explore more through your independent research to learn more about what the fourth industrial revolution stems from. I don't know if we have anyone from our virtual audience who has quite a different answer or quite a different contribution. Any contribution from the virtual audience? Alrighty. Moving along. The next question, quite easy as well. It says, name at least 3 fields in the 4IR field. You would know this if you were listening to Ayanda. What are the 3 fields in the 4IR field? Do we have an answer from our virtual audience? Anyone? If I told you that your life depended on this question, what would you answer? Like if I told you that today there's someone observing who's willing to give you a scholarship to the USA if you answer this question. Yes, in the white sweater.
I think I only got 2.
Okay.
My name is Shiluba Baloyi from Proteatland Secondary in Proteatland. The answer to the question is data analysis, cloud engineer, and Okay, I only know two because I wasn't really listening. Sorry.
Okay. I guess we all now see the importance of listening, because I think we were taught this from primary, because they say listening is a thank you. So next time, exercise that skill. I don't know if we have an answer from our virtual audience. If not, there's kind of a correction. Those are the kind of career paths that one may take. But with regards to the fields, we have robotics, artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, quantum computing, biotechnology, the Internet of Things, IoT, decentralized consensus, 3D printing, and autonomous vehicles. Quite a lot. So, moving on to our next question, unless we have an answer from our audience. Our virtual audience would really appreciate it if you also participate in this session. We would highly appreciate it. I don't see any question from our virtual audience. Let's move on to the next question. And the next question states, I hope this one you get it right because you were observing right here. I'm putting the pressure on the physical audience because you were here. It says, during the elephant toothpaste experiment, which chemical was used as a catalyst to speed up the chemical reaction? Let's go with a different hand.
Good day, ma'am. My name is Motsepe Foundation and I'm from the Beacon Secondary School. From the toothpaste experiment, the chemical that is actually used to speed up the reaction was hydrogen peroxide. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now, if you can keep on this track, once you get to grade 10, you are going to nail all those physics lab experiments. You're just going to be sailing through all those titrations. You're going to be sailing through everything. Keep on keeping on. I don't know if we have a contribution from our virtual audience. If not, we will move on to the next question. And the question reads as follows. Was the catalyst in gas, solid, or liquid state? Think natural sciences. Let's go with a different hand. There's a mic behind you.
It was gas.
Do we all agree? Who has a different answer? Yes? The hand here.
It was solid.
Your name and the school you're from?
My name is Okuhle, my surname in class. I am from Luhlaza High School, and then the catalyzing in case it was solid.
Thank you so much, and that is correct. The catalyst was in a solid state, it was powder. However, I have to make a few corrections. So, the answer to the previous question is actually potassium iodide. Someone said hydrogen peroxide. That was not the correct answer. The correct answer was potassium iodide with the symbol Ki. I'm sure you all know your periodic table of elements by now. If not, put it beside your bed and study it very hard. Unless we have a contribution from our virtual audience, I'll move on to the next question. Is there a contribution from our virtual audience? No. Okay. I thought they would interact. I mean, they have quite a nice tagline, virtual audience. Who wouldn't respond? Imagine being called virtual audience. I would respond. The following question is, which household materials were used during the burning hand experiment? Yes. Your name and the school.
Good day, everyone. I am Alonda Mlondo. I'm from Sipozonke, KZN. The household that was used was liquid. It was sunlight liquid.
And
The food coloring.
and
And the plate and the spoon.
there we go. Round of applause. Now, because I see you wanted to assist her, what was the lab name for the spoon?
It was a spectrum.
Spatula. Thank you so much. A round of applause. And our final question. If you don't use this time to shine, I don't know when you're going to shine. But let's take a look at our audience, virtual audience. Do you have any contribution? I see sunlight dishwasher, that's correct. I see dishwashing liquid, that's correct, from Parktown Girls. And yeah, wow, everybody notes sunlight liquid. Is it because girls are meant to be in the kitchen? No, don't do that. Don't do that. You should also recognize the spatulas because girls also belong in the lab. This is the final question, and this is your final moment to interact. It says, what careers can you take up as a computer scientist? What careers can you take up as a computer scientist? Yes.
Software engineering, data analysis. Some I forgot.
That's okay.
Mechanical web developer.
Okay.
Web developer.
It's fine, you don't have to mention them all. Anyone else with a different contribution? Who remembers a different contribution before we turn to our virtual audience? Yes. Mike. I see from our virtual audience we have information technologist, software developer, data analyst, and IT.
A cloud engineer. And she already mentioned them, ma'am.
Okay, a round of applause. So we have software engineer, we have research analyst, we have data analyst, we have data scientist, we have Python engineer, we have neuroinformatician, we have bioinformatician, we have image recognition and software developer. And in the future, this could be you. So ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the conclusion of our program. And because we started on a very high note with a special address from a special woman, she will also be coming back to give her closing remarks. Can we please give her an applause for Dr. Precious Motsepe? Keep it rolling.
Isn't she awesome? Isn't she just amazing? Please give her a round of applause. I'm very proud of you girls. And was it Ayanda?
Yes. It was her.
These are your role models. Is that right? Yeah, no, they're really, really awesome. Thank you so much. So, I was just warming up, really enjoying myself, but you've decided to cut the program short, and I'm so sad. I also have, before I close, I have a question or maybe a riddle, and you're not allowed to participate yourself and Ayanda. I'm going to ask all the lovely girls here and all those that are participating online, and there's a cash prize for this one. If you get it right, okay? So here goes. Okay. A man and his son get involved in a car accident. The man dies, unfortunately, and the son is rushed to hospital. In the emergency room, the surgeon looks at the child and says, "I cannot operate on this child, he's my son." Can you explain that? Wow, somebody's hand is up. There's another hand up here. Gee, I'm gonna be so poor. Let's see. Who? You had your hand up first, yes. Stand up, we want to see you.
My name is Mashudu Zunakando from Project Land Secondary. I think the father that died is not the father.
Okay.
And the father that's doing the operation is the biological father.
Okay, let's hear the next one. We're going to have maybe several winners. Let's hear the next answer.
Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
And your
My
name
name is Pilam Velase
Hi,
from
Pilam.
Gwatetangentlale High School.
Fantastic.
Okay, I think the father that died is not real the biological father. I think the mother kept the secret. Yeah, so I think the surgeon found out later that this is his son. Yeah, thank you.
Go. Interesting answers. I think you were next. I'm going to take 5.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, standing in front of you is Alwanda Mlondo. I'm from Zipazonke High School, it's KZN. I think the father that's died is not the biological father.
Okay.
But the father in the surgery is the father, but not the biological father. Oh, I think maybe he is a relative of this child.
There you go. Last 2. Yes. Yes, yourself. In the greenish jacket, yes.
Hi everyone, I'm Avantara Ile from the Beacon Secondary School. And I think maybe the father that died was actually the biological father. But as we know, not just a father can be a biological father. Everyone is your mother. Even you can be my mom. Or it can happen that he was actually an uncle and the son was his godson. Maybe after the father died, in the will it said that he should take care of his child after his death.
There you go. The last one.
I'm Kumalobi Dumila from the Beacon Secondary School in Free State. I think the surgeon is the boy's mom. Because not males only have to be surgeons.
Please, all of you stand up. You have to stand up and clap for her. You have to be on your feet to clap for her. That is the right answer. Yes. And you win yourself. It was going to be 1,000 rands. I think you deserve 2,000 rands. So the surgeon is the mother. Girls, I thought you said you were going to do STEM so you can become surgeons and engineers and all of that. Okay, so please don't ever forget that. Okay? When we're talking about a pilot, don't even begin to think about anything except girl, girl, girl. Okay? When you talk about a surgeon, as we have just now, you've got to be thinking, it could be a girl, and it could be you. So this is That is the important lesson for you to take away. You can become anything you want to be in the world. You can become the Elon Musk of this world. You can become literally anything you really want to be. So that is all I have to say. But before we close, I want to recognize the 9 schools. There were apparently 9 schools that participated in a competition, and there were 9. No, there were more than how many? Okay, so throughout all the provinces, we had 100,000 schools, 100 schools that participated, and 9 won. There I go, I can't count now. 100 schools, 9 won a prize, and I will name the schools that won. And this is to make sure that when you go back, you engage with your teachers, with your schools, make sure that you enter competitions. Whenever the foundation people approach you, be there. You must participate so you win something. So we've got the Beacon Secondary School. Please give them a round of applause. This one is going to catch me. No, it's not. Kwadedan ngendlela. I couldn't say it. But you said it, you know it. Okay, and then Masana Senior Secondary School. Zipezonke High School. Luhlaza High School. Vuyo Lwetu High School. Protea Glen Secondary School. Shanke Secondary School. HF Go Secondary School. And Kwama. Hey, yeah, young Clark. Thank you very much. And I really hope, you see, I'm the Chancellor at University of Cape Town. I hope to cap every one of you when you finish your degrees. So we have a meeting at UCT when you finish your degrees, okay? I want to see every one of you. If you're not at UCT, you're going to be at VERTS or at UJ, okay? And you're going to get your degrees. But thank you very much for participating, and everybody else who's joined us online. Thank you as well. Nebo has a gift for you, and for the brightest one this morning, we had Jungle Oats. You can collect your 2,000 rands this morning. Thank you, everyone. The very best school, I believe, that won a prize gets us, what is this? It's a science kit. They win a science kit, and it is Beacon Secondary School. Well done. And thank you for participating. Thank you to the teachers. Thanks to all the students. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Precious. And I didn't cut the program short. I am right on time. I am Master of Ceremonies for a reason. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being attentive. And I want you to remember these 5 things before I leave. You are capable, you are strong, you are woman, you are worthy, and you can assert yourself wherever you see you want to be. If you see that airplane in the air and see yourself as an aeronautical engineer, you can definitely be that. Do not downplay yourself. Do not look down on yourself. Do not think you are not capable. Wake up every morning and tell yourself that you are capable, and say it, I am capable, and personalize it. I am Ofense Mahato, and I enjoyed my time here with you, and I'll catch you on the flip side of life. Bye.
doctor because I want to help people who are sick. I want to be an engineer because I want to help the economy develop.
I studied biochemistry, so I just completed my master's in biochemistry, where the research project is civil genocide and autonomous complexes.
I want to be a doctor.
When I grow up, I want to be a scientist because I believe that I can make my own things. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor.
I'm doing IT because I have passion for technology.
When I grow up, I want to be a surgeon.
When I grow up, I want to be a vet because I want to help sick pets.
Hi, I'm a chemical engineer. Hi, I'm a bioprocess engineer. Hi, I'm a biotechnologist. Hi, I'm an environmental scientist. Hi, I'm a PhD candidate. Hi, I'm a chemist. Hi, I'm a biotechnologist. Hi, I'm Dr. Shelley. I am a medical chemist. Hi, I'm a biochemist. Hi, I'm a process technologist. Hi, I'm a chemist. Hi, I'm a chemical engineer. Hi, I'm a chemical engineer. Hi, chemical engineer. Hi, I'm a plant biotechnologist. Yes. Hi, I'm a biochemist.
There's another video.
I'm a mechanical engineer.
I want to be a mechanical engineer.
I am a chemist.
I want to be a chemist.
I am an applied mathematician / mathematical physicist.
I want to be a mathematician.
I am a chemical engineer.
I want to be a chemical engineer.
I am a computer scientist.
I want to be a computer scientist. I'm a biochemist.
I want to be a biochemist.
I am a molecular biologist.
I want to be a molecular biologist.
I'm a biotechnologist.
I want to be a biotechnologist.
I am an environmental officer.
I want to be an environmental officer.